be flexing. Okay, so it is.
They are flexing.
GP, yeah.
Yeah, so GP is the same top lane pick that Cloud9 played against in the tiebreaker game between these two teams.
And Licorice escapes on the top side as well.
Yeah, Licorice has been quite immune. Flash on PoE, here comes.
Round 2, body slam flash, gonna find that one, explosive charge. Oh, they could possibly need. First,
The top lane dive.
3 top side, ult for the wave clear, that turret aggro's on, Rune. Oh, jeez, not even close. Flash is one skill. He's gonna stay alive in this one, but he does build some space for his bot lane. First turret itself, 150 gold premium, does go to CLG's side. 150 gold is the only difference there. I think this year, compared to others, first turret itself not nearly as important as it was before. All 5 plays taken on both sides.
And that was would have a chance, but watch out for Kiana ult in River. It is its most powerful point here.
Please low.
The cast puts him against the walls. There's Kiana on the side, didn't find some damage. Good spike comes through. That's going to be Drake over to CLG, but the fight can continue. Ruin's got to be careful. No flash away, cannot run past the wall. And a hard engage for Licorice. He's going to pull Biofrost back in. There's a second knockup, forcing that flash out now.
One of those assassinations, CLG has enough follow-up CC that they would be able to end the fight on the other side. Niski trying to burst out
Battle
side lane.
Down in the bottom lane, the flash to land, the rest of the damage, and the solo kill comes through for Niski through all the items Ruin picked up.
And I think that's why Ruin is going to need to go something like Asterix Gauge. Otherwise, in these side lane matchups, Niski's going to kill him in a rotation of his spells, which he does right there against Ruin. Beautifully done.
Yeah, just
bot laner killed. We're going to call Gangly the bot laner for now. Cloud Drake is easy to pick up, and C9 up 2-1 on Drake.
And every powerful point in the game with his Muramana being transformed. We could see a fight here. They're Wiggly going in.
Wiggly goes in, finds stuff, but only on Zazel, puts his ult back down, finds 2 stuns with the re-engage. Wiggly's going to be very effective. Stopwatch buys a few seconds. Sven's going to do the same. He's going to die for this one, though. No way out for the Gragas. Blue buff goes over to Ruin. Zazel burning down, but Niski's on a rampage into the back line. Finds a kill for himself as well. Licorice wants in for round 2. Looking for the knockup now onto Ruin. Going to find a little bit there. They're going to back off now.
So this build really makes no sense at all to me from Power of Evil, but we will have to track how it works out.
All right, well, mid lane adder does go down. 3-1 in turrets now. Cloud, the auto's now pretty safe right here, so another turret going down. The Niski split pushing.
These fights, and C9 is just milking that for all it's worth. They're able to push down mid-turret. They're able to take almost every dragon. They're likely the second one of those tools is back into base, which means C9 is going to push with impunity until Wiggly returns.
Win for now, the next turret yet again, but there's still enough minions that they can push right into this turret and make that turret number 6. Cloud9 winning everywhere.
And I love taking out every outer turret for CLG.
For Biofrost, does have cleanse, does have flash, burns one, burns the other. Out he goes. Now back to the ignite from the spell book, but here comes Tom Kenchel trying to get away. That's not going to happen for him. Biofrost is surely going to die down this one. To find the top side can be watched for now. Here comes the rest of the squad. The rejoining with Licorice Wiggly. He's going to drop now as well. 2 for 0 in the team fight. A flashback for him to keep himself safe and again.
By C9, they are constantly having the numbers advantage everywhere they go. They are never letting
push him outside of the W, but health bar advantage, of course, still there. Shields come in for Power of Evil, thanks 1 key, but the mid turret's already gone. That siege working pretty well for Cloud9. Open inhibitor means that's going to probably fall as well. It'll be hard for Steel to defend that very much, as the bot lane is now under attack as well. Still 2 lanes constantly being attacked. CLG defending neither.
I feel like CLG needs to go. This would be their window where they can actually get a 5v5. Wiggly would have to engage. Ruin, though, takes too much damage.
He's almost dead. Has to flash away in case Licorice want to defend it out for himself, which means double inhibitor going to go down in the top lane. It's going to be next on the chopping block. Niski going to run right back up to that side. Double inhib down. Next turret to fall pretty easily. Wiggly goes for it. Nah, not even a chance. He's too fast for him. Jukes right back out. Doesn't take the skill shot at all. Now the next under fire as well. GPO burned for wave clear with all 5 alive on the same screen, and even that's not enough. As the next turret falls, and the third inhibitor going to drop now as well. At what point does CLG grow a backbone
Game
and
2
fight for their own base? It's all falling apart. 11 turrets down. All 5 members still alive. CLG go back to their own fountain. Cloud9 on the front side. Finally a battle starts, and again CLG retreats. They're still alive, and their base isn't. As Cloud9 continues forward. Finally a kill comes through. Styx saves forward, trades his life. The next is falls. C9 take game 1.
And that was ultra flexible first pick like Silas. You're able to do stuff like this towards the end of the draft, but that is still an advantage. Play smart, or they can go disastrously wrong.
Okay, we take big damage to flash in. Wickler, the Q, it's enough!
Game 2 has not been a series thus far.
It's not the first time CLG has done this. There was another game in the split where Rune actually swapped to play Renekton, but he's going in for solo kill, trying to get Niski.
Big damage here. Hero comes across, almost down. Aftershock.
Niski!
Helping keep it alive. The re-engage.
Oh!
He's still actually actually pretty close. How does C9 keep going? Now they're bot lane.
Hook's gonna find the support. Big damage to the Zazel, though. They're gonna knock him down to the 2-on-2. And the re-engage is gonna be a little bit dangerous, though. A lot of damage here. Quickly eats him up. But Biofrost is gonna go down for this one. Same here for Stixay as Niski finds himself his third.
Either kills bottom lane,
Oh, they're gonna
breaks,
get
or
collapsed
fights
on.
in river.
Well, that's a nice hook. Finds some damage right there. It's gonna be flayed up there as well. Brings the rest of the squad. The dunk comes in, but there's almost no way out.
There's Niski.
That's a great devour, but the rest of the squad is showing up now. Wiggly's gonna be in danger. The snipe comes in. Sneaky grabs the red buff. Now it's time for Biofrost. Certainly gonna drop down as well from across the map. Liquor
Make the difference here for C9, and they're going to get an Infernal off the back of
Or
this
will
as
they?
well.
Yeah, they will. It was worth looking. Nice attempt there, Stixay. Not gonna steal it in
Styles
6.
they had really practiced and played for during the regular season.
Here comes his top.
Next attempt, he has stolen a Kali ult.
Oh.
The assassination comes in. Kill number 4 for Niski.
The disappearing act there. He's gone.
Also, Licorice was just farming at his turret. He's like, okay, guys, you got this. I'm not going to give away your gank at all. I don't need the assist. You're going to get this gold anyway. Yeah, total demolition of Power of Evil. Really, kind of the first time we're seeing the punishment for the low mobility laner. And then...
What a play, but the dunk still comes in. Quick stopwatch used, Sneaky very, very low. There's the first kill coming through for Wiggly. Still trying to find another kill in the 3 versus 1. The play builds some space. The stopwatch buys 2 seconds. The flash to get out. Ruin finally claims that kill, and CLG a nice double kill for the tower dive.
But meanwhile, Rift Herald is going up topside. They actually TP'd there as well with Power of Evil, so that's 5 members there. They're going to lose the tier 2 as well. So it is quite an expensive dive. Behind. We cannot just allow C9 to dictate to us as they did in game 1. Let's get a
Granite chain. So looks like they're just going to happily take the turret as they grow to now a 2,500 gold advantage.
And CLG, will take the top lane turret in response, but Cloud9 are going to continue pushing it. They have the tempo.
Dive.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of damage. Steals Zolt kills him with it. Now Wiggly's got to be a little bit afraid in the mid lane.
Oh, potential dive.
Takes some damage. Sven's here as well, so get around the minions. There's the dunk. Explosive Cask actually misses, but they got the damage anyway. Kill picked up 2. Underneath that turret as TP's come in. Ruin wants now to do something about Licorice. Dives with the ultimate. Time for round 2. Stopwatch buys some time. Can't quite get the kill. You've got to be kidding me. Ruin falls up short. His plans are just that. Now Niski's in the play. Finally does come down as CLG finally gets a kill.
Yeah, finally a positive there for CLG as they get the shutdown onto their already richest member. That is heartbreak for Ruin. So many low health bars. You really have to play around your strength because Power of Evil is just getting picked off time and time again. No flash. I think he's just dead.
Explosive Cask into the wall. A bit more damage. There's the pickup.
Attack, right? He's going to be dove upon by all these members, and we'll see if he gets a chance to stand and fight.
Nice sidestep. There's a hook on the front line, but there's the route now back over to him. The knock up array. They're going to knock down Zazel and a flash away. Wiggly though burning down. Puts the ulti in. Looking for the damage towards Licorice now. Flashing away now himself, and Ruin tries to buy some time with the smoke shroud. Gonna look to walk away. Does get out.
The prep division.
Oh, Sven Skaren takes it slow, takes a couple of auto attacks, takes a couple of spells. The Drake's gonna go down, and the fight not quite gonna matter. Biofrost then. Press W, put your cursor over Stixay, make sure he's safe. He's always in range the whole time.
At the right time, though.
Of course. Turret goes down, though. Enough pressure was there that the 4 of C9 threatened the dive. They put in the siege, turret goes down.
Yeah, and I really like their setup for that, right? They had Niski on the right side, Licorice is waiting in the brush on the left side. So if CLG were to engage forward, C9 would be there to respond, and here goes CLG.
Okay, ulti comes across. Stixay is very low, gotta watch out! Explosive Cask comes in, and is gonna be spit right back out, but Silas has arrived. He's unshackled, and the 2 kills come in. Look at a number 3. They're gonna find Ruin most likely, waiting in the shroud. A little bit more damage coming through. There's the double kill coming across, looking for a little bit more now, as only 2 of CLG.
But even though Wiggly's alive, he's not trying for this steal. It wouldn't have even been close, and that's what really breaks the game open.
They TP in time to see the Baron going away. They can hope they can burn some flashes. They get a root, they get some damage. Maybe a little something for CLG. They put the dunk down as well, and it's a 2 for 1. So at least Scratch picks up.
Low CS, low kills. So C9 gonna dictate.
They're going right now. Ruin to the back line. They find the hook to the front, though. Big damage to the Sneaky. Haven't be onto him. Akali gonna come around the back line and find a kill. 1 for 0 and a better kill picked up now. Will there be a re-engage? GPL pushes them back. And they might be looking to fight this one 4v4 as the rest of the ult is burned now by Niski. Does CLG walk forward? Zazel's on the wings. Zazel's waiting for a hook. He can find Wiggly. He is going to find Wiggly. They're not going to go for it anymore on that one. They're going to let him walk away as the Drake's now at 3,000 HP. The jungler alive. Wiggly no smite, but they don't know that right now. It's going to reset. They're going to walk away. C9 half HP onto them. Stixay feels
Get
safe,
this?
gonna go in, they're gonna try to grab it. Ooh, and it goes to Tom Kent. That's a nice pickup right there. CLG claimed this one. Now for round 2 as they find some reveals. Svenskeren just barely not getting caught out. Hook almost lands on a Wiggly.
Another small bit of hope that CLG still has in this game.
Got some hope, but it's still running out. It's 5 to 2.
Mid lane is where they're going to look. Niski's flanking around the back.
Here they go.
The temperate then, explosive, not gonna find a single unit as Stixay now gets his ult stolen. Verisol tags him! And his Guardian Angel down instantly with already a kill picked up. Here comes the rest of the re-engage. Ult comes across, cannot kill Sneaky. Stixay's alive! And it's gonna be a stopwatch used now as well. Over the wall goes Zeyzal, who kills him with the aftershock damage. And the kills have come through 4-0.
Niski is just taking over the stolen Varus ultimate with all his AP. Erased Stixay off the map.
Such a good opening to this series. They might be able to push to the end here. 15 seconds on Bio, 20 on Ruin. At the least, they'll get 2 inhibs.
Looking at the first turret, gonna go down, no problem. Top lane under fire as well as they keep pushing forward, and it's gonna be PoE's turn to try to buy some space to clear the minions. The mid lane wave looks like they're not gonna defend that one. They'll take the top turret, and Niski gonna walk back because Baron has...
Flash, go. No GA. They could try to hard commit. Svenskeren has flash.
Sorry, let's find
He's gonna
some
go.
stun. That's PoE going down for a lot of damage, but zone ulti in. They don't quite find the kill. Now they're re-engaged, but it's not gonna be enough for Wiggly. His whole team is dead around him, and it's Biofrost versus the world. This one's not going to happen. 25-8 in kills, and Cloud9 walk it right down the mid lane. A 31-minute victory, and they are a game away from making it back to the LCS finals.
C9 absorbed the lane trickery by CLG in the early game. They cleanly...
Someone who can answer that early game pressure from the rec side.
And this is nearly identical to Cloud9's draft from the tiebreaker game that we saw 2 weeks ago.
Equal-sized minion waves is well done. Mid lane, though, very similar here as Niski is 28-20.
Yeah, feel like these lanes are playing out kind of the way they should early, but Ruin, because he's pushed up, the gank's coming.
Boys get pulled back in.
Oh, pulled in, they find another knockup. Ruin's days are numbered. Finds a bit of damage, but Svenskeren is gonna find that kill. First blood in the top lane.
Here on the bottom side, and they want to bring Svenskeren down to get this Draven ahead. If the Jace is playing with Reckless Abandon, that's pressure on top side.
Then pulled around the flash interview, he finds the root, they're gonna get the damage out, but Niski gonna burn down. Svenskeren flashes, but cannot find the knockup. He's running around still, gets the knockup there on a PoE, but it's a 2v1. Can they get any more damage? He's invisible right now. Svenskeren gets stunned yet again. They're gonna have the burst, but he gets one first. He gets the heal. Finally, the turret is there. PoE will indeed fall. A 2-for-2.
Area, so C9 knows this potential 2v2 is coming.
C9 might actually win this.
Gonna be knocked up, shoved around, a million damage on him, but finds minutes to jump too. But here's the rest of it. Svenskeren gonna claim that kill, no problem with the ultimate.
The fling was so well timed there, the seismic shove, as they're looking to go in on Sneaky here. It's an all-in.
Time's out, big damage there. Morgul, he flashes to follow it, and it's gonna be up in the air, stunned. The damage comes through. Zeyzal sadly claims the last kill, no cash into the Drake. Thing for him, the Herald's actually tanking all the shots, so he's not losing any minions just yet, but he is giving away this turret.
Yeah, you can see Zeyzal is actually moving up on the map here to potentially protect what could be a dive. As there's, you know, 2 members here. They're looking to try to set up a play on that bottom side.
C9 is so ready for these plays. I have to credit them for how well they are stopping anything CLG wants to do. PoE had gone back for the Tiamat in the previous play, which then C9 used to make a play top lane. And they think, okay, what's next for CLG? Every time we try and make a play top lane, CLG's gonna try and crash bottom. Okay, Niski, don't go back to lane. Go back bottom lane. That scares CLG off the dive. And here, they're there for another game.
Picking him forward now, big damage onto Ruin, having to be burns the flat, but here comes Rek'Sai for round 2. Licorice drops the aggro, pops the ult, and a kill on the top side, 2v1 yet again, 6-2 in kills. Bot lane playing safe to not die.
Yeah, very well handled dive there. C9 knows they need to show respect because they know Kiana is missing, they know Elise is down here on the bottom side, and you don't want to lose Draven with all of these stacks. Plus, you're getting so much on the top side, there's no onus on them to actually make things happen right now on bot. You just need to chill, let this advantage on the top side show.
Cloud9 looking like a 3-0 here. They are sizably ahead every single early game, and while CLG can play the mid close, they have yet to show us a comeback here. Right now, they're looking at the Ocean Drake. This one at least will go their way. C9 played the Ocean a little while ago off some bot lane pressure. There's going to be a tight score on that Drake count. There's something to CLG's credit.
Raptors. So now when they go into the river, even if CLG has the jump on them, we're gonna have to see if they can win it.
They're gonna find some big damage right here. Now going right across this one. The shutdown comes through.
Sneaky.
And here comes the next round for this one. PoE forced to flash away, staying alive now. Bioforce cutting back now as well. And it's C9's time to re-engage. 6A gonna find only one route though. And a few autos would kill him. The ult comes across. Needs one more afterwards. And Sneaky, 843 for the shutdown or the cash in. That's a lot of gold.
Worth in the one-for-one terms. The shutdown on Svenskeren was pretty beefy, and now Power Eagle goes for the dive.
That's a big stun. They got the burst damage, and Catalog Gaming finally showing signs of life. But every time it's cut short, the turret answers back on the PoE.
And Licorice is on the chase here. He has that additional move speed. Next E might get him.
Woo!
He's pretty fast.
Yeah, he's out.
Let's see. Well,
Water walking.
He got dashes on Licorice, and likely the water walking on Wiggly.
Oh.
He might be able to reach with
He
this
can
next
dash this
one.
wall.
Round two. All right, he's safe.
Can they kill him
Knockup's
now?
gonna be found. 3v1, forced to flash away. Not bad.
Yeah, so really can get whatever he wants. Wouldn't be surprised to see a full IE, you know, get a lot more AD in that build. And Sneaky is going to be off to the races here.
In a very good spot now with CLG gonna knock down this turret. They're pretty comfortable. At least they're getting.
C9 probably just going to camp here until they get that turret or force CLG into an initiation, because they can counter-engage things relatively well with the Morg and the Black Shields. CLG was attempting a flank, gets cut off by Svenskeren, which means they get the turret.
There we go.
Kiana game with Power of Evil's Kiana game. It's how far were we able to get in the early game as they pick.
They're
He's
getting
dead.
farmed off. Ruin Sneaky gets another cash in. The game
So part of it is your side laners in mid lane getting hit by dark bindings. The second part is PoE doesn't have kill threat on any one of the side lanes, so C9 in complete control.
turret number.
Though, and that's where CLG is going to try and go. Almost saying C9, try and come to us, because C9's hard engage isn't that great.
Niski actually face checking into PoE
Oh,
though.
solo they got him! PoE found a solo kill. That could be the start of things to come, as now it's going to be C9 running away. The Drake goes Catalog Gaming. That is
Waiting in that tri-brush. If you face check a Kiana, strong or not, you're going to die.
Wow, that was
That was huge.
potentially where the game was just completely shut. And now there's still a little bit of an opening for CLG. He probably loses this 1v1 to Svenskeren.
Ooh. Jumping around. He's got the fancy feet. The TP coming in. Now Svenskeren can be found. Wiggly's nearby. They're going to find that stun. This could be a rout of kills as the ult comes in for a second of effort, but that's now 2-0 in kills. Infernal picked up and Jungler dead.
That Infernal was just such a big deal at this point of the game. And now Biofrost looking for a flank here.
They have the numbers advantage if they
Armor.
go.
There's over the wall. They get the knockup, the Storm, and they're going to find a lot of damage here. Now Katie's going to come backwards. The flash for Niski, staying safe, and instead the bind turns it back.
Gotta hurry.
The team. Wiggly has
Close.
to somehow find a
He
way
can
in.
make it.
2K help. Can he look for it? Looks for the knockup. Can he get over the wall? Cannot land the smite though. And the Itsy Bitsy Spider is kind of a miracle. 8,000 gold separates the squads plus the Baron buff on. Here's the flank. PoE flashes. Ult does not find much of a stun, but a charm does come through. Sneaky is low. Svenskeren just barely getting away. They're going to stay alive. Now the re-engage. The wall cannot quite lock them off. As CLG is able to run away. Very slim margins, but C9 stays alive.
Yeah, really good flank attempt there though from CLG. Almost got Sneaky. That would have been huge. They did get both sums off of him.
Yeah, the fact that they all in didn't get Sneaky, and then the game isn't over is actually really good for CLG, because you'd expect that a failed kill onto Sneaky would mean he murders everyone, but a really unfortunate ult there by Niski to actually prevent the rest of the team from following through. And I think good look, but you can also see how difficult it's going to be to take him down. His Bloodthirster shield kept him alive, and now it allows him to turn in him.
The engage tools are gone, so Sneaky can play with complete just impunity. And he's going to keep running forward now. Looking at now the play towards the bottom side as Ruin can't quite get on a Licorice here either. Middle inhibitor is going to drop, and that's now the base cracked open. PoE on the flank again.
He wants to flank, but he doesn't have ultimate. So he actually ran all the way into the jungle to get the grass blade. Sometimes you'd expect him to grab water for a root, but he needs his ultimate if he wants any type of flank to have a chance of working.
Gets the invisibility. Not going to find much here, though. Walks right back out. Look at the poke back and forth. Not going to get Biofrost just yet, but the turret is still getting sieged by this cannon minion. Slowly but surely getting shut down a little bit lower by time.
And without CLG having flashes on any of their playmakers, it's just, how do you ever get in, right? You know, it seems so difficult to go straight at them. Sneaky getting so much damage down on this turret, it may just fall right here.
And that's going to be turret falling. Now another open inhibitor. Big damage into PoE, but he really cannot fight Licorice. Here goes Svenskeren, lands the Q. That's ult. That's ult. That's PoE going down. That's a nice assassination. The re-engage does find one. 4v4, but Wiggly gets pushed aside. And that's the kill coming across now. Cloud9 looking at the 3-0. Looking at 4v3 inside the opposing base.
They still have Baron buff for another 30 seconds. 2 members down, they're gonna push for the win.
The wall comes up, separating Counter Logic Gaming. They're gonna knock down one of the turrets, and now comes the re-engage, hoping to make it happen. Ruin comes across, big damage for Stixay, and they're gonna get that kill picked up 3-1 on the re-engage, and Licorice has to run away. Double inhibitor, though, is down.
The absolute mirror. Credit where credit is due, and Stixay had the route to set it up, but that just encapsulated that. C9 don't need to force anything, though. You have supers that are coming in the bottom wave, right? Just wait.
Oh, but they have found Licorice, though. Gets some damage, gets the stun, the knock up here as well. Stixay also catches out Nifty. It's a 2 for 0, and what a better time for it. Yes, a kill comes through to Sneaky.
The supers, though.
They're gonna try and run. C9's gonna try and run for the base.
Oh, he stops one recall. That's a big deal right there. They're going now for the Nexus turrets themselves, but it's 4v3.
Yeah, if they don't get it, they could wipe and actually give up Baron, so CLG chases them down. It could be turning on the bottom inhib. C9, if they win a fight, yes, the game is over, but it's not free here. Wiggly trying to catch Licorice, big burst.
Bit of a stun. Black Shield is on. When he knocked up, though, has to jump into the air, but where does he come down? Right in front of C9. Zonius buys a second. Here's the re-engage. They find the charm, looking for the damage. Licorice goes down 1 for 0, and again, a kill for PoE, but the answer back is there. Svenskeren finds himself 1 kill now as well, but can he run away? That answer maybe is yes, as he tunnels over the wall, looks to keep running. Does have a lot of points, does have some health, but PoE coming around the wall yet again. And again, the engage towards the mid lane now as PoE does grab that kill, and now the remaining members,
they don't get that fancy timer in the bottom right like we do, but they decide better of it, know the inhibitor respawn, and
you can march it down and end at 34 minutes with Baron.
Absolutely.
Finally, the last outer turret on the board. CLG get the...
Yeah, I mean, we hadn't talked about it much because Niski being behind didn't feel like it was going to matter, but Niski
in a game, so CLG not only trying to keep their season alive, also trying to pull off the largest upset of the split.
Big win here. 2.5.
Easily front running in this game, fishing for Morgana bindings, but as far as hard engage options, they don't have
Find the shove.
If they get a bind though.
Ruin, he's gonna lose. Not quite the target angel. The shields come in, just stays alive. Another turret falls, and 40 seconds of Baron buff. It might be time to reset here.
Game 1 between CLG and Optic, where it was all on a rec side to find those engagements, and Wiggly was able to kind of say a sword pot at this point in the game, right? That could be game changing. They're going.
How much space can they buy?
How are you blind?
1,000 health. Oh, he picks it up just in time. And here comes the team fight. They knock him into the back line. Here comes the Void Rush as well. They're stuck inside the pit. Wilson comes down. Oh, big pick up for Power of Evil. It's 2 kills. And Niski's next up to fall. It's 4 kills. It's only Licorice. Do you believe it? It looks like CLG have done it. Licorice will fall. 45-second respawn timers. And we're going back to April. The reverse sweep might actually happen. Counter Logic Gaming, we're down 10,000 gold, about to be eliminated, and they made it happen. Fight after fight after fight. CLG grew up, and they took down Game 3.
What a comeback!
Like they did in the first 2 games.
So with the Kled locked in, this is all about playing through Kled. Kled is actually an incredibly strong matchup.
The wave to try, full summoners, no heal.
All right, so out of the bind, can land or anything else. A couple of traps come down. Sneaky's low on HP. Here comes Jarvan over the wall. He's got the slow available if he needs it. Here comes the rest of the damage. Not going to be flashed away. The flash to follow. Ignite is on. It's going to be just enough damage. First blood comes through. Niski re-engages, though. He's in range to find that kill. And the chase on a Wiggly. He's not going to go for any more damage because the minions being around. 1 for 0, though. First blood does go to CLG.
Wow, so incredibly aggressive, but the kills go to Biofrost, and then to Niski, and the dive is possible top lane.
Oh, they've got the bear trap. Ruin might have to flash. Unless he can get the rest of the squad coming around. He's still taking a lot of damage there. Licorice.
Burst down before you can remount.
Level 6 coming in just a second for Licorice. The little ways to go for Ruin, but big damage is found right there. He's going to flash in. He finds it. He gets the damage, and Ruin answers back a solo kill.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You got to be so careful without that courage, and Sneaky now is going to get dove.
They found 2 knockups. They got a lot of damage. Sneaky's got no way out. Biofrost drops the aggro in time, and Svenskeren can only pick up the scraps.
Get back in this with a play. You know, if his jungler is ahead and gets up there, Wiggly could be in trouble here, actually. He has no flag. He can't actually jump out.
A level down, red buff on, stun found as well. No. Wiggly is going to drop Svenskeren, its second kill of the game, and keeps the game going.
And Svenskeren matching Wiggly. He's actually really on top of him. Another all-in by Ruin.
Dismount, looking for some auto attacks, a little more damage. There's the E-half. Oh, and doesn't get anything out of the ultimate. And the dismount, the rebound comes in. That's going to be enough damage, and Licorice flames it.
The Hex Drinker.
Even though Licorice actually should have been solo killed twice in there because of the physical damage from Sure. But Dragon.
Now look at the attempt right now. Big damage on a phase of the root combos there. Sneaky's in danger, but it's a trade kill already coming across as that's going to be Svenskeren claiming that one. Another one as Kled comes in now as well. Stixay's on the wrong side of this fight. Gonna try to get back to the squad. Flashed away, but they're still going to be enraged. And double kill for Svenskeren comes through. Niski now on the front line. Gonna be ace. Stopwatch. Dodges Shockwave. Gonna walk backwards. Ruin finds some damage, but not enough.
Or people like Sneaky, so interesting to see where he takes us.
There goes the Cloud9, 4.5 minutes in.
Very important for them. And CLG now whittling away at that bottom turret, starting to get some pressure. But Orianna Shockwave.
That Shockwave is good damage. That's going to be a hit to the wall, though. There's the trade. And the ult comes across. They're fighting in other lanes as well. It's a 1-for-1, make it a 2-for-1. As the bot lane is also fighting back and forth.
He's actually being dumped into the tank Jarvan, right?
Yeah.
You have
And he gets first turret.
Power Evil free firing. He is going to be so rich off this. On this recall, he's 3,300 gold.
A lot of money right there.
If he walks up at all, you can get the shotgun for the guaranteed rebound.
They got a root.
Fine. That's some damage. Shockwave is going to guarantee it. A rampage.
But the rest of that game, it was all Kiana and no Talia.
Yeah, and the momentum is clearly in this side. And since CLG does now have the momentum, I want to see where C9 can go next. How can they regain their composure? Can Svenskeren find the fix?
Top under fire right now. Six are getting a lot done. Turret's down to 1/4. There's no defense. Good spell shield, but it only means he won't die. It doesn't mean the turret's going to live, and that's going to go down 3-1 in turret. CLG out.
Yeah, he is spotted, but it should be their dragon, right? It's going to be difficult for CLG to fight.
Going.
They're pushing mid lane.
Here's the play. 4v5. Akali is not around just yet. Here's the re-engage towards Hazel. Six gets the first kill, but here comes the fight. Big damage to the backline. That's Nitsky. Sorry, Power of Evil going down as the re-engage comes in. Low health Sneaky. Crit down. A double kill. Make it a third coming across now, and a knock-up in for Wiggly. The snipe coming towards Svenskeren. Kragus is trying to waddle away, but the kills come through, and CLG win that
Late
fight.
to the fight, and they get destroyed.
This looks like a formality of a Baron right now as the mid-outer is taken. It's a little bit of gold going towards Licorice's pockets. The engage, apparently not what C9 wanted. Counterlogic Gaming claimed the buff into 4 power spike of power spikes right now. CLG, well, we'll see this fight right here as Licorice wants to battle and has a teammate now as well. Ruin trying to kite away, but he's body slammed, jumps back to a minion, ults backwards, the fancy footwork's there, explosive cast, and the ult. There's almost nowhere to go. How does Ruin get away from this one? He's not going to. Shutdown comes through, traded for a turret in the top side.
Very smart play by C9, actually, because even though they lost that top turret, that was an indefensible turret anyway, and that 41-second death time without a TP should stall at least the total break of the base.
Yeah, Licorice is actually going to stay. He does get one turret back, very likely here, and is going to come back to base now. So now you can threaten a potential engage here in a 5v4.
Yeah. If CLG sticks around, C9 would actually want to opt into a fight if Zazel can get a good initiation because Kled and Gragas are down. I think it's very risky of
They're
CLG to be
TPing.
here.
5v4, no chance at Ruin joining. Can C9 make it happen? Zibberult popped. Here comes a bit of a slow. Sticks are going to kite backwards. Body slam lands. They're going to find the knockup. 80 carry down. Running away is Wiggly. Re-engage comes across. 2 kills come through to Niski.
And does exactly what they needed to do. They say, okay, what's CLG going to do with the Baron buff? They're going to try and split. Let's catch the split pusher before it can happen. And what should happen after that, as Licorice just continues to pile on to Ruin.
Whew. Big damage. We're going to feel pretty comfortable. That's another bear trap coming
it
across.
bait?
Stopwatch burn. The knockup is there. Not a lot of damage to Wiggly. Dunk comes in, now dismounted. Here goes PoE now as well. Flashless. That should be a kill, but he's going to remount.
Licorice is running up. He wants to just get in range. This is level 3 Kled ultimate, so the range is very big.
They can stay on the Baron for a fairly long time because of Orianna shields, but Wiggly is still getting poked down. It's getting closer and closer. It's going to at least force the cutoff. I think we're going to see a fight.
Swords down the wall. Ult comes across. Look at the Charm and the knockup is there. They push one back in, but they haven't got Stixay yet. Now they have. And that's Guardian Angel down. One kill picked up, though. Folly just drops, but it is a trade kill. Stixay back alive. Jumps away, stays up. That's going to be an easy trap. That's going to be a kill. That's going to be a shockwave now as well. And it is about onto Licorice. Looking now for the re-engage. 4 versus 2. Snipe brings 1 low, and CLG can continue to push forward. They have Smite if they need it.
Oh, he
Licorice
failed the shotgun.
fails to get over the wall.
They
But
want 'em
got the
all.
shield. He's going to have the slow. They're going to have the damage output. He will not remount. And CLG can go right back for the Baron.
Flank, but their carries couldn't get in.
Wiggly smote early to heal. He doesn't have it right now. If Niski wanted to try a miracle.
Might die. He will that a Baron, but at least they get this in time. Niski can only walk over and
Like such an overcommitment onto Stixay. You know, he has a GA, and Sneaky is blowing spell shield to run over a trap through.
But CLG's got to stick together. That's how the last play fell apart. Look how much pressure might die.
But they're threatening. Niski's behind them, though. Here comes the Cloud9. They're going to flank from two sides.
Comes the attempt. They find the stun in the Ruin. He's going to try to kite backwards, stays alive. But here comes the attempt for Styx. They stun the first time. Kiting away, but cannot stay alive. It's 3 for 1 so far.
Than you would normally expect for a Caitlyn team with Barry in a final fight, because they have all the tools they need to pull it off, and it's
really look to push mid and get mid priority as C9 starts to drag. I think we're going to get a fight.
Look at Niski, though. Niski's wrapping around behind. I'm not sure he's being spotted here.
Ruin's flanking as well, but he's much further away.
Well, they're buying the time, though.
Here they go.
That's going to be Orianna's shock, but we can get into the front. Or Licorice goes in. Here's the top. They find the charm. Comes in. Shockwave pulls in 2. Trades back, but only a single kill. It's 2 for 1, and Cloud9 going to claim the third here as well. A 3-to-1 team fight. The Flash re-engage. They've caught Power of Evil.
It's
And Stixxay trying to do it by himself. Kiting as best he can. Does he have the damage? He's got the roots.
So that is massive, but again, it's about these flanks. Niski is finding good positioning, and they're having really well-coordinated engages to get to the CLG to fight now. You know, there's still 2 more items to complete for Ruin. He's way behind. Double Baron Cannon working well here in that mid lane team fights, to your point, to be able to close this out. But look at Licorice on the bottom side. No one's answering him. He's going to knock down this turret.
Okay, turret siege continues. 50 seconds still on the Baron, but Cloud9 had so much time to work with, and they are making the headway forward.
And it's because CLG has no answer to Licorice, which is why they're desperately hoping to get a pick in transit. But C9 taking the long way around, the safe way around, buying time for Licorice to get his job done.
That's that top lane wave now. Has stacked up quite a bit. They are going to be able to potentially usher this forward, but you can see Sneaky is going back to base. So I do think they may try to go for this outer tier 2, but that will likely be the end of the Baron power play. Sneaky now on 6 items here as well as they look for Licorice.
The attempt, Licorice.
No flash.
He could defensively ult. Like if you have to be very nervous, you could go for that. But there's no flash on either of the engagers there too.
Okay, there's top lane 2-2 down. 3,500.
Flank. CLG doesn't have vision, but C9, they can burst it down. If they get it, they probably win.
Quickly runs forward, level 17 to 18, 50 damage difference in this fight. Usually doesn't matter, but something to watch for as the whole squad is grouped up. Niski's still over the wall. 4K health. In they go for Moses. A lot of damage. Good smite with the Elder buff. There's the knockup. 1 kill picked up for Cloud9, and they can 5v4. They can keep pushing forward. The flash in, a flash away, but he's still on top. PoE goes down. Make it a third and a fourth. Cloud9 has done it! The road to the finals is paved with the corpses of Counter Logic Gaming!
I love what C9 did in that fight. They fought as they got the Elder 2, knowing the power of the buff was being so great. No reverse sweep today. C9 will make their way to the finals.
3-1 into the next as they go. Cloud9 are your first finalists of 2019 summer. The chance of being the #1 seed in the world. They take down CLG.
They put their stamp on it, the clean ace to close it.
Thanks, guys. Licorice, Svenskeren, take a deep breath because you guys took the series and you're moving on to finals, so congratulations. First thing that I want to ask, it went from a pretty dominating series for you guys to being incredibly intense after dropping Game 3 and moving into Game 4. So what were your thoughts entering that final game?
I think definitely we need to maybe work on our mindset a little, because I think we should have won that Game 3, and then maybe we panic a bit too much because we had some flashbacks from the TSM series. So just work on our mindset, maybe.
Licorice, is the sentiment the same for you? Was the 2-0 curse kind of looming above you?
I mean, I just wanted to make it interesting for the fans, you know?
Always a great mindset to have. Well, okay, so let's look at that last game, because to be honest, it looked like it was almost lost for Cloud9 for a good chunk of the for a good chunk of the game. But then Niski pulling off these flanks, and then you guys finding those perfect fights to pull you back in. So tell me about that process. Who made the calls, and how'd you guys pull it off?
I mean, I think we kind of knew, looking at our team comps, that if we don't come from the side or like flank them, we're going to lose the game. So I think Niski really stepped up because of his Talia game. I think he really wanted to kind of step up this game, yeah.
That's good. I like the redemption. But let's look at the championship as a whole, because moving on into finals, Licorice, the last time you guys were there, you dropped to Team Liquid 0-3. And I'm sure that you guys don't want to repeat that again. So now that you're moving into finals next week, what's on the forefront of your mind?
I don't know. I mean, I just won, you know, I'm just hanging out. I'm trying to take deep breaths still. I mean, we'll be watching the game tomorrow, and we'll just see what TL plays, and hopefully it's going to be a close series. And then, yeah, I'll just see.
With that being said, do you think that it's TL over Clutch already? Put you on the spot.
Well, I mean, Hooney did an interview. He said, since it's NA, anybody can win. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to say anybody can win the game tomorrow. And yeah, best of luck to both teams, I guess.
I like that. And Svenskeren, we were already talking about the potential flashbacks. It's been 5 years since Cloud9 has taken a title, and it's been 2 years for you. So looking into finals, whatever opponent that you may face, what are you thinking of?
We're going to win.
Going to win. I like the confidence, boys. I mean, I already asked you who you think's going to take it. Predictions. What fashion do you think that game is going to go tomorrow?
I think 3-1 TL.
I'm going to say 3-2 Clutch Gaming.
3-2 Clutch Gaming! I like this. Guys, once again, congratulations and best of luck to you moving on into finals. For more on the game, let's hear from the State Farm Analyst Desk.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I am joined by the man in the mid lane, Niski. First, I got to ask, it's a little cliche, but how's it feel?
I mean, it feels great making finals. First time that I make it, so yeah, I'm just really excited.
Awesome. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I have to ask you, it's been a culmination of a lot. There's LEC, back to NA, a lot of hard work, and now you find yourself in that finals. What does it mean to have achieved that?
I mean, I don't know, because before I wasn't really on like top teams, like back like in the NV Splice and stuff, and now that I'm in C9, I feel like I kind of have to perform, and also like not making finals is like kind of weird, like for C9, and also for me, because I think I've been playing pretty well lately. So yeah, I mean, I think just playing well as a team and just having really great teammates is like nice to have, because when you're on like bottom teams, it's not it's not that easy to like win games. But like for example on Cloud9, I don't have to carry, for example, like Licorice stepped up and Sneaky stepped up as well. And I mean, Sven for sure. I mean, Zazel. I mean, everyone stepped up. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just really exciting for sure.
That's amazing. It seems like the synergy is there, and everybody trusted you. They said it on the desk. We saw it in the replays. There was a lot of pressure this game to hit those flanks. You even said yourself you're playing better. What were the emotions? What were you feeling knowing that those plays had to be made for Cloud9?
I mean, after game 3, I felt like I kind of had to redeem myself because I kind of trolled that game. So I was going for like risky plays and like plays that I had confidence in myself too. And yeah, I think that's how we won the game as well. And yeah, I don't know. I was taking a lot of risks, but at the end it paid off. So it's good, I guess.
After Rift Rivals, you were pretty vocal saying, you know, a lot of the EU players have a pool that they can take and just kind of whack any other team with because it's different, because they have a lot. You seem to focus on your champion pool quite a bit this season, bringing out the Veigar, then the Kiana, a lot of different things. What was the focus for you there?
I mean, I feel like by playing multiple champions, it also allows my team to play like random stuff too. Like they can play whatever they want, and then I can get pinched in the draft. It doesn't really matter because I have a lot of champions. Yeah. So I think that's really important. And yeah, I think just playing a lot of stuff is also fun for me. So yeah.
All right, let's finish up with what the finals could look like. Obviously, Liquid and Clutch. Do you feel like either of those mid laners could hold the flame to Niski?
I mean, I want to play with Jensen for sure, because I want to prove that I am the best mid in NA, and I mean, I will show it in finals for sure, so yeah.
Awesome, Niski, thank you so much for the insight. Congratulations, best of luck in finals. We're going to throw the State Farm Analyst Desk to break down the rest of the day.